Hello there, my name is Feathered. This is final update video for my build for Lightning Spear Spirit Walker. I have a lot of things what I want to discuss with you, and let's start the conversation here. So first of all, thank you for your interest in what I see to this build. This was my first build. This is start of my career as content creator. I really appreciated all your comments in comment section below. It's really helpful for me. I'm really happy to see so many people really enjoy the build. Give me some advices. I really appreciate it. I want to say it many times. You will want to be prepared for this. All footages what you will see today, it's tier 15 maps, sometimes tier 16. All of this corrupted with 4 mods on it and with 3 tablets. Okay, so my build is ready. I really sure about this build right now. We find the way how this build work. We find all things what we need in the tree, and right now I want to show you all of this from start to beginning. From leveling part to end game part, we discuss all of this. I show you all of this, and for more navigation, I think we use Raiden build. You can see it right now. I'm small. Here. I'm here. So, what about this build? We start to the beginning. I want to speak about leveling right now in this section. You can see time steps in this video. If you want to skip something, you free to do it. This is a final video. I want to speak about all things. And if you want to see showcase of this build, you can see it in the end of the video, because YouTube algorithm does not like when too many people skip starting part from the video. I move showcase to the end. If you want to see how build looks without my face and just the gameplay, you can see it in the end. So we start to leveling for Act 1. You can see all interesting things here. You can see we have 3 different starting points. I describe it in writing version here. We have lightning arrow, lightning rod, freezing salvo as a bow. With bow, we can play as twister with railing slash and ice typed arrow. And we can play like lightning spear, explosive spear from level 6. You can see wallet information, all information what I learned about this first act. I write it here for you. I rated all interesting mods what you can find on your armory. And the update for this final version here, I added Regex code. You can see it right here. Where is it? How it works? You copy this, you open your game like this, you in first act, you go to the Rendley, our vendor for first act, and you, for example, you freely can use this searching bar for searching something interesting for you. For example, you can type Fizz, and he show you all weapon, because all of them has weapon damage, no matter what modifiers this weapon has. For example, he highlight you these armors because they have physical torn damage inside. You can see. And he highlight you, for example, these gloves because they have physical damage for attacks mod. But you can type my Regex code, and you can see highlighted only useful things for you for this build. What this code highlighted for you? This highlighted spears, gloves, boots, and rings, and only with useful damage modifier. What I mean? This you can see increased physical damage, and because of that, this spear highlighted. Also had flat lightning damage. It's another things what highlight to us. On boots, these boots highlighted only because they have move speed modifier. It's very important during campaign. It's reduced time what you need to spend to complete campaign. To complete campaigns, sorry. My English not so good. I think you already know it, and I really appreciated you still here. We see these gloves here because they have flat physical damage, and these because they have attack speed, physical damage, and already will be highlighted flat lightning damage. So if you type this Regex code, what you can see here, you can find next line in the shop. All these items can increase your damage or move speed. It's very important. It's decrease time what you need to spend to your campaign. It's the main idea for this build. Some people ask me to Regex to add some Regex build for this build, and here we are. You can use it. You just copy this, one more time I say, and paste it here. And this highlighted very useful item for you during campaign. It's working for end of interludes. So we continue. Act 2, you start to use only lightning speed, rapid assault. We return to Act 1. Lightning spear you can acquire from level 6. Explosive spear it's level 6 and spirit gem 3. Rapid assault you can 100% acquire after you kill executioner boss. And explosive spear and rapid attack it's your boss damage, because lightning spear started to struggle in Act 2 a little bit with solo damage. In Act 2, as I already say, you use rapid assault, explosive spear, lightning spear. We added Vivid Stampede because we ended first Sekama. In third act, we added Wind Dancer, Herald of Thunder, of course, in first act, and we use it all the time. Act 4 the same, we just increase number of support that we can use. In the interlude, we find first Scepter, and because of that, we added additional 100 spirit, and we start to use spirit trick. I already told about this. Maybe you know, maybe not, but I try to do short TLDR about this one more time. I think it's important. Every scepter what you have, this for example, has his own spell inside. We need to purity of. In this example, I show you purity of ice. We have purity of flame. We have purity of thunder. It calls. No matter. Does not matter. We can add some supports what cost us spirit for free inside these spells. We just put these supports, and they worked without any cost for us. And because of that, we can add Vitality 2. It's very strong support that give us regeneration 2% of our maximum life per second. Because of that, we added 100 spirit from Scepter, and we can start to use Eternal Rage plus Berserk. It's really give us a really good boost for our damage when we start to end game. And because of that, we want to find some Scepter with purity of ice, for example. and use this setup. It's important. I have writing explanation here, or you can watch it in previous video. I spent a lot of time to explanation these things with different words, if you struggle to understand me. Now we have early endgame version of this build. Here we start very strict rule. Strict rule started for us in this build because we use several skills that require different attributes from us. For example, Eternal Rage and Berserk, it's strength requirement skills. Hand of Chiyua, it's int requirement attribute skill. We start to struggle with attribute. I write about it here for you. We need minimum 103 strength, 157 dex, but it's for level 20 spells. For level 19, for example, you need 147, but it does not matter. And we need 137 int strictly. It's a strict rule. Unfortunately, we need to resolve this attribute riddle every time when we added some new item on our build. For example, we change ring, and we need to solve problem with attribute. It's the biggest problem in this build. You really need to think about it. You really need to find the ring with some attributes inside, because without it, this build does not work. I really recommend you start with this unique Scepter. It gives you additional lightning damage and increase your damage in 50% overall, and give you additional dex. And this Scepter chip, as you know, it costs about 1 or 2 exes. When you start your early game, you take this Scepter and you start to feel better. What important do you need to know about this build? We want to use critical spear. For example, this base is the best critical base for spear. We can buy Ingenuity because it gives us additional damage, because we utilize flat physical damage, flat lightning damage, and lightning damage on our ring. It's 3 important modifier that we have on our ring. We want to have it on every our ring because it's increase our damage overall very badly, and we really need to use it. On our gloves, we use all level 2 all melee skills, because Primal Strike what we use is it's a melee skill. We added +3 level to all projectile for our amulet, and we pure evasion / deflection, because deflection really linked to evasion build. Our defensive side, it's evasion plus deflection. It's all what we have. In this setup, I started early game. You can see previous video, for example. Sometimes I feel a little struggle, but if you upgrade your rings and your spear, it's important. It gives you enough damage to clear content. Right now, I'm inside this version of the build. I'd call it mid-end game. It's the same things, but I change previous Scepter to Sacred Flame. Number of additional damage inside this Scepter higher than in last Scepter, what we see with Dex Scepter, I call it. And I wanted to use this unique Scepter. About this unique Scepter, some people ask me about this, my opinion. this is interesting Scepter. Maybe I called it good chasing point. What I mean, when you start your early end game, you can chase to this point, to the spear. You can spare some currency and buy the spear, because overall it's a good mid-tier spear. But if we return to the game, for example, and see, I right now have the spear around 630 DPS. If I want to buy next spear to increase my damage, I type 700 DPS, for example. And the cost for this spear very disappoint me right now, because it costs too high, and I don't have so money, and I don't want to spend my currency to this to the spear for 600 DPS, because if we change the spear, for example, for our crit spear, we can find it cheaper, but if we continue, for example, added some crit, if we just added, for example, critical hit without critical multi, we can find end plus level and attack speed and critical chance for 168. It's much cheaper than this unique spear. I thought, my opinion, in end game version, this crafted spear much better than unique spear what we saw right now, what like this one. And after we collect some currency, I think crafted rare spear would be better. So it's a decent spear. You can spend some money on it, like I do, or like I did. I really like the spear, but after some preparation, you need to buy not this spear, because it's too expensive for us, in my opinion. Okay. You can see all interesting modifier here. You can see explanation about Jewels, about Annoyed, all of this here. What added from early, and here I added items. It's a best in slot items. It's just all mods inside this inside these items just increased to max level. Maybe Mobalytics show it's different, but it's just expensive best in slot items. The main idea is the same what we have right now in mid-end game, just you need to buy the best item. It's the main idea of late-end game. And only I added Mage Blood. I have explanation about Mage Blood here. We want elemental res, house res, skill speed, and evasion rating. Maybe evasion rating we can change to additional silver. It means additional skill speed, and this increase your damage multiple time, and you start to kill everyone around you. But it's just a funny, expensive option here. And I added Heart of the Well, because in my version right now I don't have it. And you can see Prism of Belief here. It was +2 level 2 primal strikes. I stopped to use it because I found a good Javel here and give me more overall damage than just 2 level 2 primal strikes, because it gives more damage to lightning spear and primal strikes equally. Because of that I stopped to use it. If you feel it's better, you can use it, but we have only 4 socket and you need to choose wisely instead amongst Jewels what you have. And we have Time Lost Emerald. I describe what you want from this. It's crit node. I, for example, have right now crit chance, crit multi, lightning damage and attack damage. And because of that, I take this node. It's my free node from Martyr. I think you know the things what you can open your maps and take free point for your tree from here. I hope you know it. If you don't know, you know it now. It's give you free point here. So I think about items itself we speak. It's just your main goal. I put it here. It's based on SWOT items. I think it's time to speak about skills. The main idea change in mid game. From early end game to mid game, we change almost nothing because we use Lightning Spear for clearing. We use Blasphemy plus Repulsion as additional damage for clearing. And we use Herald of Thunder as a continue of clearing, of course. Primal Strikes is main solo target damage. We support this with Herald of Hand of Chiula. You can see all things here. In a mid-end game session, I put pinpoint critical and inner weight here, and pinpoint critical here. In late-end game, I finally added Rekiato Flow and Garuhan Resolve. Because of we use these two skill in rotation, what I will talk about from some time later, we can utilize all these expensive supports in our two skills simultaneously. So here nothing happened. We use Wild Protector because he takes some damage from us and give us increase our damage. Okay, let's talk about rotation. I'm already told about it in the last video, but some people say my English is not good, and these people is right. Right, because I spent some time for English, but overall it's not good. I still figure out how to speak clearly and correctly. Sorry about my English. I really sorry if I hurt you when I speak English. But I want to speak you. It's the main idea of this channel. I want to speak with you through this video. I want to give you some knowledge what I have, some learning what I take when I learn for this build, for example, and I'm gonna produce more different guides further. I have many ideas and I hope you like it. Even I have bad English. I hope you enjoy it. Maybe a little. Maybe little, it's my main goal. You liked the idea of the build, and you can read. Because write on English I'm better than speak. Obviously, some my viewers told me about that. So, we return to rotation. I write it here. And let's talk about this in one more time. So, for clearing, we're using Lightning Spear, and we have Blasphemy for the repulsion. We just throw Lightning Spear, like we see here. Let me show you something interesting. Oh, like here. We just throw Lightning Spear and all die. Because we have Lightning Spear itself, we have Repulsion. Repulsion very good has very good scaling with our physical and flat lightning damage what we have. And it's really helpful for our clearing. If we talked about boss damage, it's clear. It's really clear. I show you right now. We just go to the boss. It's a tier 16 map. We just go to the boss, throw some lightning spears, and kill him. Like that. If you don't understand nothing, I'm here to explain it for you. So, we start with lightning spear. It's important because if we have a Rekiata flow, it applies to our enemy. Rekiata flow swap elemental res to our enemy. If, for example, our enemy has 100 elemental res, after Rekiata, it's become 0. You're right. So it's the main idea why we don't have any penetration nodes in our tree. I think you never think about it, but this build has 0 penetration node. Even this build, it's lightning damage. This is elemental damage. We have literally 0 penetration damage. It's worked in different guides, but we create build, not penetration build. And the problem with penetration will solve when we find Rekiata flow. Before Rekiata, we use Hand of Chiula to solve our penetration problem. Return to the rotation. Sorry. So we apply Lightning Spear. It activate Rekiata if we have it, and apply Shock Magnitude. Shock Magnitude, main key to this build. We always want to have Shock Magnitude on our enemy. After that, we use Hand of Chiula. Hand of Chiula applies Elemental Weakness. This means Elemental Weakness decrease Elemental res on our enemy. And because of Hand of Chiula has 2 different sockets inside, not this way, 2 different sockets inside, we have Elemental Weakness and Mark. No matter what mark you use, I use Sniper Mark just because I want to use Sniper Mark. We don't utilize advice procs what have Sniper Mark. We use it only because we want to use Charge Mark. Charge Mark, as you can see here, create shocking ground under boss. It's a main idea. Why we want to do it? Because this shocking ground gives us opportunity to kill boss quickly. We can use several primal strikes on this boss because we apply shock all the time, and we can spend 3 or 4 primal strikes in a row and kill the boss. But sometimes boss will be too tanky and he won't die. After that, we start circle rotation. I describe it here. Circle rotation, we use Lightning Spear to apply all things what I already described for you. Dodge roll and primal strike after that. And after that, we repeat this circle rotation. Why we need to press dodge roll? I know some people hate it, but unfortunately, we need to do it. I show you here. We throw, not here, hideout, sorry, I was in the city. I show you here. In hideout again, but you see showcase in the end of the video. When we throw a spear after dodge roll, we always apply onslaught in way of this lightning spear. Onslaught gives us additional attack speed. Attack speed, very important modifier for our primal strikes, because primal strikes itself reduce your attack speed when you use it. Because of that, attack speed very important. And by the way, if you want to kill your boss quickly boss started to cast all these things what he has, and you can die because dodge roll can be useful in this phase. Main idea: you throw lightning spear, dodge roll, primal strike. You can put a lightning spear here, or you can dodge roll, lightning spear, primal strike. But this main idea: you want dodge roll, lightning spear, primal strike, and try to avoid things what happened with bosses. It's a circle rotation. You try to use lightning spear, primal strike together. Because of that, it's circle rotation. And I describe how different skills work here. I hope you enjoy additional information. If you have some question, you can ask here or on my Twitch channel. I start to stream every day right now. I try to be more positive, more talkative, speak more interesting because I struggled with it. I know I sound very boring, not in the video, but in the stream. I fight against it right now. If you come and say some word to me, I was really appreciated because it helped me to be more entertainment-ish person. Because when you sit alone and speak with yourself, it sounds very sad. So, we already talked about 3, and here nothing changed from my last video. I just show what I exactly have right now when I level 83 with 1 additional skill point. Before that we have some nodes here with penetration. Now we stop to use it and we start to use it. This node gives us additional attack speed and increase our damage and our magnitude of shock against rare and unique bosses, because we don't struggle with clearing from level 6 when we first time take Lightning Spear. Lightning Spear is tier 7 plus skill gem, but primal strikes sometimes struggle, and we try to support this gem. And 3, it's the main idea for it. We take a little bit lightning damage, but most part of point what we spent on critical, because critical chance and critical multi, critical damage, I call it that, because it's obviously what it do, helps primal strikes a lot. You can see my chooses what I did through campaign, and overall, it's all what we have. I think I told you what happened right now with my build. You see my current state in this mid-in-game session, what I have right now. I spent around 100 divs, maybe more, maybe less. I don't count. It's not important information right now. Around 100 divs. I show you the way when you continue to grow in this build. I will continue use this build because I want to spare some currency for my future builds. I like this build because it's simple. It's I quite enjoyed it. I still don't kill Arbiter of Divinity. Quest line. I still don't end it, but I want to do it today on the stream in the 15th of June. If you want it exactly this day, you can see how it goes, how it will go, or you can see the vote in my in my Twitch channel. I still continue to speak about it because I want to increase my average viewers because right now it's 0. I hope you enjoy this build. This is final version. It's work exactly. This build worked really good. It's a decent build. It can kill bosses with one tap. You need just change your item and increase your damage. It's very simple build. It's worked well. I really like how it goes. I think I continue to use this build and take, for example, I don't sure about level 100, but maybe one more week I spent with this build. So overall, I hope you enjoy the build. I hope you like idea what I tried to utilize on this build. I hope you like my video, my builds, and you continue to see what I prepare for you in the future. I think we see each other one more time. Thank you for your watch.